Hey guys, it's Addy. This is a tutorial. It's going to be about how to re-roll on iOS for the Project Sekai Color for stage game. Now, the most important thing that you need throughout this whole process is a Japanese iTunes account. And as you can see here, the game, it just came out, and we've already got it, so we're just going to hit the little download button right here. Now, the thing about iOS rerolling compared to a service like Android or something like that is it's you have to re-download the whole game in order to reroll. So, the most important thing that you want to know when rerolling is where the position of the buttons are on the screen. So the first thing to know, if you're on iOS, every time you tap the screen from the beginning, it'll ask you about notifications. So you can hit allow or don't allow, depending on what you want. And then there'll be an agree button around the center of the screen. You just want to spam the center of the screen whenever you start the game, because there will be an OK button, and they're all in that general area. So you just want to spam around this area where you can see. Then I'm touching. If you're on another device, it is likely the same. With the music video, you can skip by just tapping up in the top right-hand corner, and it will skip it right there. I believe it also does it if you touch anywhere else on the screen. So you can essentially just touch right here, and this spot right here, 3 times, and it should get you past all those messages real quick. After this, we head into the tutorial song, Tell Your World, which we will be playing later. But, important thing to note, you want to make sure that you know where this button right here is, the go forward button. So you just want to spam that over and over again. And then you can hit the skip button up here on the top, unless you want to play it, of course. And then you just hit OK. Here's how to skip. You click this icon in the top right up here, hit skip, and then click OK. After this, it's going to ask you about questions about how you feel about the game. Now, obviously, we just want to get through as fast as possible. So the option that I always choose is green. You never want to pick orange because it takes longer, because there's an unskippable cutscene at the beginning. But with every other one, you are able to skip it right at the beginning, and I will show you that as well. Alright, so now that you've picked your group here, you're just going to want to, and if you pick the wrong one, you can of course switch over to whichever one you want. Just note that if you pick this one, there's an unskippable cutscene at the beginning, so it will take longer. So if we select this option, we get another Miku dialog box. So the same skip prompt, you just have to hit right in these 2 corners in rapid succession. Same thing with this, and you have to be quick with it. Skip, okay. And then we want to make sure that we select the 495 megabyte version, or else the download is going to take a lot longer. So you want to make sure that you're using the 459 megabyte download option. Once you hit that, it's just going to ask you about whether or not you want Project Sekai voices or character Vocaloid voices. It doesn't matter. You can change it later. I always go with the Sekai because, you know, that's just what I'm liking about the game so far. Now, this download does take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here, and I'll come back whenever the download is faster along. This download normally takes about, for me, about 2 or 3 minutes, but for you, it might take a lot longer depending on your internet connection. Alright, so we're getting close to the download being done. So the most important thing to know is where the next 3 dialog boxes are going to show up. It's going to be down here at the bottom, right here on the side, and then you want to tap right here on the corner. So you tap down here, tap right here, tap right here. Then after that, just tap in this corner right here because you want to gather your presents as soon as possible. Once you've gathered all of your presents, it's time to get going. Now, what you want to do here is you want to talk to as many exclamation marks as you can see at once. So, with 2 exceptions, you want to leave the record and the shopping mall for last. So, let's head over here first, and then you just want to find anybody that has new on them, and then talk to them, skip their material, and you notice that you get your gems every single time you talk to somebody. So you just want to go and talk to as many people at a time. Keep in mind we're saving the shopping mall for a little bit later. So you might notice that there's a couple of attractions here, but if you go and press this button, you get transported into their world. Now, I'm not as lucky with how many characters we have. Sometimes you have to do this a few times. I feel like it might be up to RNG. But I think on average you can get the reroll with 2 pulls using this method in about 15 to 20 minutes. So essentially you just go and you just find them, skip, keep going. And a good thing about this, and another trick that I learned a few minutes ago, is if you are out of stories, we're gonna head over to the record store first of all, and we'll read this one. We need to buy 1 song, so I'm just gonna buy this one. And then we get an achievement for that you'll see there. Head over to the mall, and then we've got 2 different attractions here. So, 2 different attractions. It's just 2 different points of interest. We're gonna head over to the accessory shop right here. That's this icon right here. And then, once you open it up, you just need to buy a costume. I'm just gonna buy this one for Miku because I really like it. And then you'll notice once you equip it, you will get 2 different achievements there. After you've got all of your achievements, we're gonna head down to the stories. And what I usually want to do is I just start from the bottom and make my way up, and we're gonna end on the virtual singer last. So you just go through all the stories. You hit the middle option for stories, and I'll show you that in a second. Oh, it glitched. Hit this, and this one means no voice, and this one on the right means with voice. So this option right here means no voice, and this option right here on the left means with voice. Or, sorry, they're flipped, dude. Oh my gosh. Without voice in the middle, okay? It's the same controls as Bang Dream, essentially. And then, of course, hit the button right there. Farthest most left one is skip. I just make my way up. Of course, a lot of these have an unskippable part if you're not fast enough. But what I'm talking about with the unskippable part is especially for this one right here, the orange one, the skip button doesn't appear. The pattern I found most effective for this is da-da, 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 da-da. And of course it doesn't matter because the artwork is super duper cute, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm glad I waited just for that. And then we're gonna hit this one. I've only got chapter 2 on this one, or chapter 1, because this is the one I originally picked. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the beginning one. Oh. Chapter 2. Then we're gonna go down the left and we're gonna read all of these stories right here. So essentially you're getting gems every time you read the story. Now, this is good for a number of reasons because you want to like complete the missions up to that point. So now we've done everything to, we're gonna hit the menu button right here, and then we're gonna click on this button right here, and it is the return to title screen. Now, whenever we reload it, we're gonna get a lot more people that we can talk to get us more gems. So we're going to do that. You notice we're in the other world right now. So we can go interact with everything over here. You notice right about now we're at about 5,000. Music is very pog, I have to say, for sure. You always want to wait for the animations to load, because if you don't, then it might not count it. I don't think anybody ever showed up at the amusement park. Nope, what a shame. Alright, let's collect everything. And then, perfectly, all we need to do now is crank it up and play a song. We're just gonna play Tell Your World. Or actually, let's just play something else, you know. Yeah, let's play this on Expert, you know? Turn on the MVs. Crank that up. And so, essentially, you grab people twice. So you tap everybody's heads, read all the stories, and then you start song. Oh god, I need to get better. It's kind of hard to see notes sometimes because you have the MV on, but don't let that stop you. Depending on what combo you got, you might get some extra stars here. Of course, we're gonna level up to level 2 because this is the first song we played. And now we're at 5960, so now we need 4 more. Now, you might notice something. It was 59.60, and then it went up to 59.90. But also, if we go into here and we get to that lucky number 6,000, watch what happens when we go to the gacha. We're 10 short. We haven't even downloaded the data for the gacha yet. That's how you know that this is a reroll. Let's just take this right here and let's see what we get. So 6,000 is what you need for 2 rolls. You can't get any more than 2 rolls in like any amount of time that would make it worth it. Essentially, you would have to play for a long time before you get enough free-to-play currency to get 6,000 pulls, but 6,000 gems, but you can get to the amount of time in about 15 minutes for a pull. So now all you have to do is play. So we've got 2 pulls, let's go for it. Now, the thing that we talk about the most is the gold orb. It means that we have there's not confirmed to be a 4-star. So let's take a look and see if we got 1 3-star or what. Yep, okay, cool. So if you only get 1 3-star, you can just hit skip. Of course, you can just hit skip on all these anyways. So we only got 1 3-star, which means that our luck is like absolutely bad. So we'll go for it again. And it also looks like we got the same thing. Let's see. Oh, we got a 4-star. Wonder who it is. This is our 3-star. Who's our 4-star? Ooh. Cool. So that might be an alright pull. Now you might be thinking, look down here, 3-star ticket. You got one of those. It came with the original login bonus. So let's just use it, see what we get. Now it's only gonna be 1. But let's take a look at our set. Let's see what we got. We have a lot of cards here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 1 4-star and 3 3-stars, which isn't a bad pull. I think you could probably do for another 4-star and it would probably be an amazing starter. But that's what it is about re-rolling. You've got to just keep going until you find that perfect thing. And that, guys, is how to get a re-roll in about 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. That is how you can get a pretty good Hatsune Miku Project Sekai Colorful Stage re-roll. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Maybe on some streams. I don't know. I just really like this game, so I thought I'd make this video about the way I found to re-roll it. Another way that some people have been doing it is as soon as you log into the game for the first time, you just grab the free 11 pull that you get immediately and try to spend it. And then if you get something good, then go through the effort of trying to do this. And I definitely think that's a good way to do it in bulk practice. But as you can see right here, if I would have just gotten this account and I had a 1 SR on it, I would have like deleted the app and gotten rid of it. But you don't even have to worry about that. Now, the last thing I want to point out, what if you want to keep your account but you want to re-roll again? So to get your data code off, you just go right here to the top right and then hit this data button right here. So the one that I'm hovering the stars over, click it, click on where it says OS, and then it's going to ask you to put in a code. You can just put in anything. I normally just put in a couple random numbers and letters. Once you got your code, Just screen cap it and you're done. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.